Alright, this is the Lucian jungle tier list era, and I know my last update was almost 2 months ago, and of course, as you can guess, Lucian can't really jungle all that well. Uh, there will be more. There are better explanations for everything in the tier list itself. I actually wrote it out a lot more. I wrote more than before or than usual. Anyways, the first one to talk about is Shyvana. Saw her in a couple tournament games being played. I know people have been advocating her, some people. Well, some other friends of mine have been saying she's still just as bad, so, I might as well give her a try. And I did. And it turns out, you know what, she still does what she does really well. Though, whether or not that's useful or being sought after is up in the air still. It's up to the competitive players. Her buffs did help her kill certain types of characters, fat champions, a little bit better. And her damage has always been high. She's always been a jungle invader. So, if anything, she's the same damn thing, just slightly better. There's not much I can say about that. And as you can notice, I prefer taking exhaust with her. Everybody else kind of takes flash to give her some kind of pseudo initiate, which in my opinion isn't that good. But she went up in a little bit in the bruiser tier list. And the next one is someone that really does need to be talked about. It's Aatrox. Because I didn't give him enough credit, so to speak, when he came out. You can see the previous tier list. I thought he was just gonna be he was just a May release. Then I saw my friends play him and realized, holy crap, his fucking E's ridiculous, and he's pretty fucking brutal if he gets snowballing. And his Q is basically a mini Malphite ultimate. Then I saw the EU players, and they basically play him like a bruiser, of course, as an initiator, quote unquote assassin, an aggro tank too. It's like he goes in, initiates, starts attacking the carry. If they focus him, he's just gonna come back with his passive. But if they don't, he'll do a lot of fucking damage to the carry and probably kill them, at least up until late game, because he doesn't have offensive items. So he's really good actually. Uh, Jarvan, I pretty much pulled him in the definitive number one spot for two brackets now. It makes a lot more sense where I wrote it, but he's honestly just too fucking good all around. He fits almost any situation, fits almost any team comp, has a lot of damage early, ganks like a bastard, can gank almost any target. I've praised him in every single team battle. I've praised him so many different locations that it's just kind of like beating the dead horse, but this horse is excellent. So, needless to say, he's a jack of all trades that happens to have all those trades be pretty damn good and all those trades being sought after in most team comps. So that's what makes him good. Being able to fit everything that's needed, whether good, bad, really well at it. Next one to talk about is Hecarim. Yeah, you haven't seen a lot of Hecarim. People have been asking me, where the hell is Hecarim? It's because the nerfs actually really did hurt him. They made him less of a monster if he snowballs, but he can still snowball. He just suffers from his what you call it, selfish tank thing, selfish bruiser tank. Is he needs kills in order to annihilate teams. He needs to take it from his carries or whatever. So even though he gets fed, he's taking that from his team. That's always been his issue, and more so now because he's been nerfed. All right, Momo, yes, people, he's been making a comeback, and I've given him another shot. I mean, his damage has always been great. His initiation has always been great. Of course, he's got that early game liability, but it don't matter. But the main reason he's going up is because Sejuani is going down. There's like this trifecta thing where Nautilus, Sejuani, and Mumu basically fill the same role of powerful initiation, AoE, damage, all this kind of health. Things revolving around health, either damage, shield power. And Sejuani being nerfed basically means Amumu gets to come back tough as that whole, AoE initiator in your face kind of thing. But anyways, next one is Master Yi, who's just been recently nerfed for being too stupidly powerful, and kind of serves him right. I mean, the shit he could do with basically very little effort was pretty fucking stupid. They took the best parts of APE and the best parts of ADE and made some kind of hybrid baby out of it. It isn't as, bursty as APE for sure, but it has a lot of that AP. I mean, it has a lot of that burst aspect added to the AD aspect. So even if he doesn't kill you with his Q and get the resets, he can stab you a few times to actually kill you and get the reset, which doesn't rely on his ultimate being active anymore. Or did. They since nerfed him and now it's a little bit more reasonable. Yet although he's still pretty fucking can be stupid sometimes, the nerf did hurt and it's noticeable, but not it doesn't destroy him. His remake was a very good remake, in my opinion at least. And I know I didn't talk about a lot of things in this one, but it's because I wrote more. I wrote in the explanations things a lot better and more in depth than I could explain here. This is more just to drive traffic and try to encourage people to read it. There weren't as many changes. Well, there were actually changes, but there were more to the Bruiser side. But like as I said, read the explanations, and it should make a lot more sense. Especially the Aatrox one. That one, you pretty much have to read that one.